All right. Hey, guys. Hey, my beautiful family. Hey, my beautiful YouTube family. How you guys doing? How is my family doing? Hey, YouTube family. So, you all, listen. I wasn't going to go live because today we usually do the famous Fridays on Zoli channel, but she at the council, so we're gonna do it next week. So we still doing Famous Friday, and we will be doing it on Zoli channel. Hey, Stephen. Hey, Ramus. Hey. So we will be going live on Zoli channel next Friday. So we usually do Famous Friday every Friday on Zoli's channel. So if you're not subscribed to her channel, please go subscribe to her channel. But we had to cancel it today, so I just had to come on here live on my YouTube because I had some things I wanted to go live about and talk to you about Saturday, so we'll just talk about what today. So as you all know, I'm Danny C, your expert trainer, your fitness trainer of You Against You Fitness is my business. You Against You Fitness. And this is where fitness meets politics. Hey, everybody. Irene. Hi, Danny. Hey, everyone. So, yesterday was it was a beautiful, beautiful evening. We had a beautiful evening, guys. I tried to go live and show you all the event, but my Wi-Fi connection was terrible. I didn't know that. So when I saw the video, on the comments, you all were saying it's blurry. So I had to delete it. But yesterday it was an event, right? And Miss Jessica Jackson, you all, she was on the panel. And it was Jessica Jackson, it was Cash. Cash is a gentleman who was arrested, black man, arrested for January. The Biden and Harris administration arrested him, threw him in jail for 3 years because, with the J6, he was one of the J6ers. So unjustly, he was unjustly prosecuted with the J6, the rest of the American citizens, let's put it like that, and he did 3 years. And so President Trump, our president, he gave him, he let him out. So he was on the panel as well as Rod Ragorovich. He was on there. So they were sharing a lot of their experience about being locked up. Because as you all know, Rod Ragorovich was locked up too. And the Democrat Party did him dirty. And so he was talking about how Obama sold him out and did him dirty, how he took the fall for, all the stuff that they were doing. So yes, it was an very, very beautiful event yesterday. Miss Jessica Jackson, she ripped the stage down, you all. After she spoke, didn't nobody want to go behind her at all, because it was like nothing else to say. How do you go behind what Miss Jessica just did? So it was amazing. And I wanted to show you all because I didn't get a chance to, because I was trying to go live and I thought you all were seeing it, but it was terrible. So I want to show you all some of her speech that she did. And it was amazing. But anyway, and I want to talk about those. I think we're going to talk about this tomorrow, you guys. We're going to talk about the illegals who have been committing murder. That we just had a gentleman who was, they found him in his apartment, his house. He was duct taped and things like that. And come to find out, it was some illegals that did it, Venezuelans that did it. And so we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. We're going to also talk about this illegal that was locked up, that and a federal judge let him right back out, and ICE locked him right back up. So he got locked up, a federal judge let him right back out, and then ICE had to come and lock him right back up. So remember, we was telling you these judges when we on here talking about, when Miss Jessica and them talking about these judges, it's that those people are selling us out and things like that. Yes, these judges are, when you look at the judges, and then just look at their names, you all notice the names of the judges. These people are not from here too, as well. I told you, and we keep telling you all, the Democrat Party, especially in these blue cities, it's a ring. It's a machine. And you cannot get no help anywhere because the judges are Democrats, they crooked. The state's attorneys, they're crooked. Everybody is looking out for everybody. So you cannot get any justice. So just like the Democrat Party, they're into illegal immigration, illegal aliens. That's their priority. And what they're going to do, so when you get a judge who's in line with the Democrat Party and their agenda, they're not going to lock these illegals up. They're not going to deport these illegals, or they're going to let them right back out. That's why majority of these illegals in these sanctuary cities, especially Chicago, they get put in jail and they get let right back out. It's these judges, because the agenda is they want this illegal alien invasion here in America, and that's just the Democrat agenda. And so they have judges that's in on it. As if you remember, Biden appointed a lot of judges. Remember, I told you all about this in a live that I did a little while ago, where when he was fast tracking these illegals to citizenship, and what he did was he hired a lot of judges and he hired a lot of lawyers to fast track these illegals to give them citizenship. And he hired these lawyers to work on their cases. And remember, I told you that they had fast track. This is before the election, because they wanted to fast track so many illegals before, if Trump win, that's when Kamala and during the campaign. So Biden fast tracked 3.3 million illegals to citizenship. I think, and I can't remember what video it was, but I showed you all that. So, and the judges were just signing off on it. So this is what we have here. That's your Democrat Party. That's your Democrat agenda. That's your Democrat way. All right? Anti-America. They're for illegals, and they don't care nothing about protecting you, the American citizens. So yes, the country has been invaded. Yes, it has. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow, because that's one of the things I want to show you and talk about. But I wanted to show you all the event that we had yesterday, and I just wanted to let you all see Miss Jessica Jackson do her thing, you all. She killed it. And I also wanted you all to see that no matter what the Democrat Party tell you all, it's not about black and white. It's about, all we saw yesterday was, it was black, it was white coming together. It wasn't about color. It was about everybody having one set, that we all had a one set mind. We all had everybody who was in that room was on one accord. Like-minded people. That's what you saw. You saw it was Christians and it was Americans in that building. That's what you saw. It wasn't about your color. It wasn't about your gender. It wasn't about none of that. It was about like-minded people who want what's best for America, and that's what you saw in that room. It didn't matter your color. So that's what it is. See, the Democrat Party keep trying to push division among us, because if they keep us divided, then they can conquer us. That's what they do. divide and conquer. But if we rise against that, if we don't allow them to do that, and we just see Americans, what's best for America, what's best for the American citizens, and we all just move accordingly, then we can get somewhere. Because we all know, if you're a black American, you're gonna fight for what black citizens need, because you're black first and you're an American. So you're gonna fight for your community and your people, and that's okay. That's fine. If you got white people, they're gonna fight for their agenda and they're gonna fight for their self-preservation. It's just the way, the law of the land, you all. Self-preservation. Whoever don't do that, if you got a family, you're gonna look out for your family first. So that's it. We can't get mad at anybody for that. The problem is, everybody is fighting for themselves except for the black citizens. We just fight for everybody else, and we don't fight for we don't fight for ourselves, our community, or nothing. And the Democrat Party has used that against us. So it's no problem with you wanting to come in and talk about your community. It's no problem with you wanting and coming in demanding for things for your vote. It's no problem with you coming in and say, hey, this is what the black community need, or this is what my community need, because I live in my community and my kids go to those schools. My kids live, and I want I want a community that thrives. It's nothing wrong with that. That should not be about color. That should not be about gender. That should not be about none of that. It shouldn't. It should be what's right and what you need as an American. That's what it should be. The Democrat Party got us so divided in class and us. You got LGBTQ over here. You got black over here. You got white over here. You got Hispanic over here. We're so divided as Americans until we can't even come together when we see a common threat, which is them. Because we fighting against each other, we can't even come together for the common threat, which is the Democrat Party, which is anti-American. So what I saw in that room yesterday, it was majority white, but it was not about color. It was about what's best for us, for America and our communities. That's what it was about. And that's what it should be about. And so don't let the Democrat Party keep fooling you and dividing us and having you think these people, because you see their color and the skin color, that, oh, you better stay away from them. Oh, all of them terrible. They listen to that. Y'all, we tired of that scare tactics, that fear mongering. That's over with. That's done with. We on to another. We done. So the U.S. That's all that matters. The U.S. exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So look, let me block some trolls right here. Yeah, so that's where we at, y'all. So we had a great time yesterday, and let y'all hear Miss Jessica, her speech, because she killed it. Oh yeah, and then I saw so I had saw that some people that want to be the moderators. So when I get with Zoe and stuff, she's gonna show me how to do it, and then I gotta check it out and make sure you all are, it's the people who I'm allowed to be moderations are on the up and up, and they're not trolls and things like that. So that's what I'm working on now. But let me let y'all hear Miss Jessica Jackson do her thing. Okay, let me see. Let's go to Jessica Jackson. Let me see. Let me find her speech, y'all. Let me let y'all hear it. Okay. So here we go.
Business taxes was always so.
And let y'all hear how she killed it.
And her estate go to the fact that her mother was.
Okay.
Good evening, everybody. And as Mark Harvey said, My name is Jessica Jackson, and I am one of the founders of Chicago Flips Radio.
Okay, wait a minute, y'all.
Good evening, everybody. And as Mark Vargas said, my name is Jessica Jackson, and I am one of the founders of Chicago Flips Radio. Before I get started, it's only right and befitting that I introduce the rest of the people that's here from Chicago Flips Radio as well, because we put in the work, and it's a collective effort. So the first person that I want to give introduction to is Zoe Lee. Is the first person that, based on the fact that her mother was dealing with an issue of property, and the fact that we couldn't get any results from the Democratic Party, in a public building commissioners meeting, a very small meeting, where Brandon Johnson is there and Tony Preckwinkle, who's the president of Cook County, is there. Well, in that meeting, Zoe Lee told Brandon Johnson to his face that if he didn't settle her mother's case, she was going to flip this red. Being like-minded, at the same time, I was fighting for my mother's estate. My mother passed in 2016, and my mother had all her ducks in a row. She had an authentic will. She made sure she died with no debt. She had a 3-flat building over on the south side of Chicago that was paid for since I was 15 years old. Only for her to pass on and her estate go to probate because Illinois.
Wait a minute, let me. Yeah, let me just say, because I hear y'all, that was Rob Begorovich on one side, and that was Cash, the one of the J6ers who did 3 years until Trump just pardoned him. Okay, yeah, so that's who it is. I just had to answer somebody who was asking.
Your property, if the person has a will, and even if the property is paid for, and even if the person has no debt, if real estate is involved, then it has to go through probate, and that's how Cook County gets their grubby little hands on your property. And from that, I joined with that same mentality when we kept coming to City Hall, and I kept asking for help. I kept asking Mayor Johnson to help me. I kept asking Tony Preckwinkle to help me. I kept asking the aldermen to help me. I kept asking the commissioners to help me. I kept asking everybody to help me because they were trying to steal my property. And I knew for a fact that it wasn't just me. They were trying to steal black people's property. That's what they were doing, and that's what they were doing for a long time. Joining that same mentality. That if I can't get no help down here from the Democratic Party, then I knew what was necessary. And what was necessary was to get change at the federal level. No way that me knowing that the rights that I have as an American, that somebody's going to tell me that there's nothing that you can do to me when you're trying to create that right in front of me. So I too said, we're going to flip Chicago red. To flip something means to turn something over with a quick and sudden movement. And that's what we know we needed to do. We had to move quickly because the Democratic Party was killing Chicago. The Democratic Party was killing Illinois. The Democratic Party was killing America. And this is our country too. This is our country. Without further ado, because I don't want my time to run out, but what I do want to make real clear, and we're going to call you Rob B, because I don't know how to say all those last names. I listened to your interview with Tucker Carlson and Joe Rogan because I saw it on the podcast. If I'm going to get on the stage with somebody and I'm going to be on a flyer with somebody, I need to know what they're about. So I listened to your interview. And I'm gonna tell you, I was like, yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Number one, he identified with the corruption of public officials here in the state of Illinois. Chicago has had the reputation of being one of the most corrupt cities, no, the number one corrupt city in America for a very long time. And Illinois is also known for being very corrupt. And when you said about the public corruption and the judicial system being corrupt, my take on that is this. First of all, I did prison ministry for 20 years. And I know how it is, even though people used to ask me, how can you do prison ministry and you've never been to prison? I did prison ministry because I understand what it is to be in bondage. And I understand what it is to be in any type of bondage. It can be mental bondage, emotional bondage, financial bondage, spiritual bondage, bondage. And I know that God is able to take anybody out of that bondage. And that was the secret. And so what I'm going to do, you don't know it, but I know it, and God knows it. I'm going to work with you, and I'm going to work with Cash on prison reform. And the other members of Chicago Flip Red that are here before my time runs out, I have to recognize them. Because we got a good team. And a lot of people have always said, they always told me and Zoe when we first started coming down to City Hall about how we got to get a lot of people. We got to get a lot of people. That's the problem. It's just y'all too. We got to get a lot of people. And my response to that was always, Jesus had 12 disciples, and not 12 million. And God has given me some beautiful people to work with. I want to acknowledge Danielle Carter, known as Danny C. Come up here. David Mason, come up here, David. We got some honorary members with us. We got Afro Elite. That's our social media man.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Let me get the commercial. Oh, man. That's all. Oh, man, y'all. That's all she was able to get.
And her state goes to pro. We got to get a lot of people.
Let me see. Okay, so there's Zoe. So I told y'all, so that's Zoe. Let me see. Let me see. Oh man, so Zoe wasn't. She didn't get it all. I told you I couldn't get it all, y'all, because my phone was tweaking. It was messing up. So my internet, you all couldn't hear this. Let me see. Let me see if I can find something because she was just starting to cook. But let me see. Let me see if I can find something. Let me see, because I think Afro Elite got it, y'all. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. I hope Afro Elite got it. Hold on, let me see if this is it. Let me see. Afro Elite, Jessica Jackson. Let me see if he got it, y'all. I want y'all. She was just starting to cook. I told y'all the internet service, we was. Oh, he don't get got it. He don't got the rest of it. All right, well, let me show y'all this. This a little bit of what I got. It was almost like a little bit of what she was finishing saying. Okay, let me just show y'all. Hold on. No. That was it, y'all. I can't show y'all. Man, I want to show y'all, finish showing y'all. But anyway, nope, I don't even finish having that. I don't even have the rest. I thought Zoe had the rest, y'all. But anyway, yes. So anyway, she got the cooking. So she basically, I wanted to show you all how it was, how good it was. Miss Jessica did good. You see, she was herself. She was really good. And I wanted to just show you all how, let me see if I can go. Let me see if I can find it on. Let me see something, y'all. Hold on. So let's see if I can find it on Zoe. I just want to see. She was almost finished, but the ending, it was really good. Oh no, y'all. Well, anyway, I'll come back tomorrow. So I finished what I do, y'all. I'll finish showing you all tomorrow. Just a little bit, because we only had a little bit left. So I'll finish showing you all. She likes the so I'll finish showing you Miss Jessica is phenomenal and beautiful. Yes, you all. What's your option about Selena Gomez crack? You all well listen. That's Selena people, I guess. So if she crashing out for her people, hey, that's her people. Isn't Selena Gomez? Isn't she from isn't she an immigrant? So I mean, if she crying and crashing out for her people, then oh well. You know what I'm saying? That's what she. If that's what she want to do, let her do it. Like what Gorilla said, hey, let her cook. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's funny. Yeah, she was. She was going. It was funny, y'all. So let me see.
Polar, the quick natural solution for beautiful, gray-free hair in just
I
10
just
minutes.
got, the little part I have, y'all. It's just about Rob. It's about some of his speech. He kind of talk about some of the stuff, but I don't want to. It's a long. I really want y'all. So Rob Regorovich, he kind of talk about some stuff, but I really just wanted to come on and show you all what Miss Jessica said. And I thought Zoe had the whole entire speech she did. So I guess you don't. But anyway, so let me say this. I'm trying to see, do I have something else? So what y'all feel about, how y'all feel about, hey, she was born in Texas, but her people are from Mexico. See? Right. That's what I'm saying. So she not from here. Hey y'all, AJ here from Austin, Texas. Thank you, AJ. So she not from here, y'all. So I mean, if that's what she want to do, remember I just told you all before I got live, before I came on here live, that people are looking out for their people. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with you looking out for your people. But don't get mad when we look out for ours. Don't get mad when we do that. And we're going to get ours, period. And we're going to do what's right. You're not going to get everybody else something or somebody who came over here illegally before you get American citizens what they do. Not going to happen. So, I mean, she want to represent for her people. Hey. Oh, you're the one that clowned the mayor. That was hilarious. Good job. I hope that they get, yes, they properly back. So, how y'all feel about the mayor in his secret closet? How do y'all feel about the mayor, his secret closet, and all his secret gifts that he didn't report? You know what I'm saying? Right. And then don't get mad when we look out for Americans. Right. If you gonna crash out for your illegals and your people. Don't get mad because we crashing out for Americans and we calling ICE on y'all and we setting up and we trying to get y'all up out of here. Don't get mad. I mean, it is what it is. Look at so yeah, what's up, y'all? What's up? So yeah, so how do y'all feel about Brandon Johnson? So now they're looking into his gifts that he said he didn't know about. You all, he said he didn't know about that little room, his little gift room. He said he didn't know about that. So your boy Brandon Johnson said he didn't know about his little gift room and all his little secret gifts he got. So listen, y'all, that's why we not even. And then we know that Congress, the Republicans, has summoned him to Washington to answer for these unlawful sanctuary city policies. So we know that. Let's see if your boy go. Let's see if Brandon Johnson go to Washington. And like I said in my video, he needs to be in jail, right? In Prisker. Prisker is not getting up out of here, out of this. His butt needs to be in there too. I wonder if Chinese and cartels are paying him on the yeah, I think so. Yes, Yummy Lou. I wonder if the Chinese and the cartels are paying him on the backside. I'm almost sure. I'm almost sure. But you see how they summons him, right? And he talked about he may not go and this and that. And that's cool. Brandon Johnson, if I was you, I probably wouldn't go either. But just know, like we said, I'm almost wishing he won't go, y'all. I'm almost wishing he won't go. Because if he don't go, then that's gonna show defiance, defiance, and Trump ain't having that. And we're already giving Trump ammunition because we demanding a forensic audit. We want a forensic audit of how you spent our tax dollars on these illegals because we know you spent. I mean, we know you stole. You and your administration. We know that Brandon Johnson and his administration and those aldermen stole a lot of our money. So we're demanding a forensic audit about a breakdown. We want a total breakdown of how our tax dollars were spent, who it went to, how much of it went to whoever. We want all of that. So that mayor is stealing money. Yeah, he's stealing money. So if he don't show up, right? So y'all know Trump, first of all, if he don't show up, Congress is going to subpoena him to show up. So he's not getting up out of that. He's going to get subpoenaed to show up. Then that's going to give Trump administration reason to send the FBI here and the DOJ. So I'm for it. I'm for it because we already see that he got a secret closet of gifts that he didn't report. We already see that the citizens, we're demanding a forensic audit, which we can do that because you spent our money. We can demand how to see in transparency how our money was spent. Actually, we shouldn't demand it. That should be what it be. We should have on his website a breakdown of how much money he spent of our tax monies going to these illegals, who he spent it to, who he paid it to and all that. He don't have that. So since he don't have that, then we are demanding that. Also, we also want a forensic audit on how he spent that COVID fund because y'all know that we had some more money from that COVID fund that was not spent, and it's supposed to go for us taxpayers. Brandon Johnson, I think that the COVID funds now we depleted that. It's not no more COVID funds. Don't quote me on that, but I'm almost sure. But I'm not 100% sure. But a lot of those COVID funds that was left over, that was not spent for COVID, Brandon Johnson supposedly spent it on illegals. So now that you spend 600 million of our tax dollars, and we believe it's more, you spent a lot of those millions of the COVID funds that's supposed to go to us. You spent it as well. No, Brandon Johnson. No. We want an audit. So Chicago's upset about what It said Brandon Johnson heard he's headed hard. Oh, he hard headed. He not going to go to them meetings. He know the dirt. Yeah, right, right. So you know, you if he don't go, you all that's almost a good thing because if he don't go, they're going to subpoena him. So he have to go. But then they can subpoena him and then send the FBI here. So we in a win-win situation. Cause you know Trump ain't gonna play with him. Trump, I believe that he almost gonna make us an example out of Chicago and Brandon Johnson. That's what Trump. If y'all notice with Trump, he ain't playing no games. Trump don't care what these liberals and these Democrats. He don't care how they crashing out, what they saying, the lies they putting out. If you notice, Trump ain't caring nothing about that. He steady signing those executive orders. He's steady saying what he gonna say, and all he's doing is put out the right information. All his press secretary is doing is putting out the right information. Trump don't care what these people say. Trump is not playing with these people anymore. You see that he just putting these tariffs on China, on Canada and Mexico. And then they asked Trump, are you going to still impose these tariffs, or is it something that these countries can do to stop you within the next 24 hours? Trump said no, absolutely not. Let me see if I can find that. Let me see if I can find that. Trump not playing with these people. Thank you so much, Trey Riley, for the super chat. You said, I'm telling as a warning, don't fall too deep in red. BJ was right about one thing. The crackdown is one-sided. We do have white immigrants too. Yeah, we do. Absolutely true. That's true. We do have white immigrants too. My thing is this. See, the problem is this. The white immigrants didn't come in and they didn't flood them in a neighborhood and put them all in the neighborhood and then spend all our tax dollars on these people. They didn't do that. And if it was all hidden and secret and they in the neighborhood with the white immigrants, they in the white communities, they in the white with the white people. So let the white people complain about that. Let the white people complain about that. If we got white immigrants here, let the white people complain about that because they ain't bothering us. They ain't bothering us. But what you do have when you put all those illegals in the black neighborhood and then take our resources, see, in the white neighborhood, and I hear what you're saying, Charlie, but in the white neighborhood, you didn't hear nothing about them taking the white neighborhood. They didn't take their field houses. You didn't hear nothing about them in the white neighborhood taking over their schools, closing their schools down to house these white illegals. You did not hear anything about they're taking their, pushing white people out their communities, replacing them with these illegals. You didn't hear that. So if they were doing it, they did it in a way that white people wasn't complaining. Because believe you me, if you put a bunch of illegals in a white neighborhood and they committing crime in a white neighborhood and they're taking a white neighborhood property, displacing and pushing the white people out their neighborhood, you're going to hear they going to make some noise. They're going to make some noise. If you start stealing white people property, they're going to make some noise. But see, they didn't do that. They didn't do that. But because, see, the white people wasn't going to have it. But what they did do was put all these Venezuelans and all that in our neighborhood, take our resources, our schools, our field houses, put them in our neighborhoods now and place them in so now all the resources they took from us, they put them in our schools where now we got tuberculosis outbreak, measles outbreak. They put them all the shelters. Think about it. All the shelters in the tent cities, they was trying to put them in our neighborhood. All 2,000, 3,000 of these legals in our neighborhood. So that's the difference. That's the difference. So Brandon Johnson can say what he want to say. Yeah, that's just, listen, y'all, when Brandon Johnson said that, think about it. They didn't say nothing about when they brought 30,000 Ukrainians here. I didn't hear people about that. But now they bring who? Brandon Johnson. Who? Now they bring what you call these people here. That's you saying that this is the Venezuela land. You're saying that Venezuela, this is their land. This is Mexicans, this is their land. This is what you saying, Brandon Johnson. See, y'all gotta stop letting this dude do this race baiting things. This is what the man said. The man said when they brought 30,000 Ukrainians or white people here, he didn't hear a peep. But now that they brought indigenous people, people of color here, now it's all of a sudden it's a problem. No, see, that's not the issue. That's not the problem. See, they trying to blur the lines with legal and illegal. See, this is what these people do to get y'all to go for this garbage and get y'all to fall for this garbage. That ain't what the problem is, Brandon Johnson, and we're not going to allow you to do that. First of all, they didn't. Let's just be real clear. You're not fighting. If that's the case, let's just be real. If that's the case, if you want to really go that hard, then won't you talk about the descendants of slaves? We built America, black people, on the backs. America was built on the backs of slavery of black people, our ancestors. I don't see him crashing out for the slaves and the descendants of slaves. No, but what he is doing is lumping all them into our plight. Now you want to dump the Mexicans in our plight, Hispanics in our plight. All these people he want to keep dumping into our plight. No, if you want to be real, let's talk about how America was built. Let's talk about before America was even formed. I'm not talking about who was on the land. I'm talking about who built America and made America what it's been, far as the money America is making, far as all that. Let's talk about America. Who built America? On the backs of black people, free labor. On the backs of America. So if you want to really talk about that, let's talk about that, Brandon Johnson. No, you're not going to. See, the problem is we keep allowing these people to lump us in with everybody. Like they did, like Trump said with the doggone 14th Amendment. See, this is y'all problem, black people. This is our problem. We don't fight for nothing that belongs to just us, and we let these people put everybody else in that bill, and then they benefit and they take away our rights while taking away our rights. I don't want to hear that garbage, Brandon Johnson, because see what he do is he try to, y'all don't understand what these black people do and what the Democrat Party do. They always try to get y'all with emotions. They always try to get y'all with emotions. They always try to, slavery, racist. These are the trigger words. Slavery, racist. They gonna put y'all back, white supremacy, and see when they say that, then now black people are like, oh yeah, you're right. Now black people want to say you right, Brandon Johnson, because he wants you to agree with him. We're black. The black people ain't agreeing with that garbage. We're not agreeing with it because until you acknowledge just us, our ancestors who built this country on their backs, which we yet have got reparations for, which we have yet got anything for, what supposedly be ours, we don't want to hear about nobody else. We don't care about nobody else. That's not our business. And I'm just being honest. So Brandon Johnson, we don't care. I think he's a Haitian anyway. So he don't even care about what we went through as Americans anyway. It's Black Americans, Foundation of Black Americans, whatever you want to call it. That don't got nothing to do with him. So I don't care. So he don't even speak on us. He can't speak for us. We don't want him to speak for us. We don't need nobody, no foreigner to speak for us. We done with that. So we don't care. Don't talk about nobody else. If you're not going to acknowledge our plight and what happened and what's going on with Black Americans and how you put all these illegals in the Black community and how you are pushing the Black community and gentrification with us and stealing our homes and making it so where we can't even get affordable, our homes and raising our property where we're being taxed out of our homes, all while these illegals coming in, buying up our stuff, all while these apartment buildings where these people are written to illegals and not written to American citizens, all while these illegals are taking American jobs. Dude, don't say nothing about black people and lump them in with us. We ain't got nothing to do with that. We done with anybody else. That's their plight. Let them fight on their own. We ain't got nothing to do with it. So that's the problem. Y'all want to say, well, he right with that. No, he ain't right. No, he not right. First of all, if he a Haitian, don't speak on us. Don't speak on us. Don't speak on our what the matters of the foundational Black Americans or descendants of slaves. That you don't have no voice in that. Don't put your mouth on that. So if you want to speak for illegals like you've been doing, Brandon Johnson, or if he want to speak for Mexicans or Hispanics, because that's just where his allegiance to, then let him speak on them. But don't lump him in with us, and we're not finna allow that. So all that was their land, and they stole their land, and all they doing is coming back to their land. Dude, miss us with that garbage. Because what about our land? What about the descendants of slavery land? When we built this, miss us with that. No, we not going for, see y'all, we not falling for that garbage in 2025. That's over with. It's not about race. Homer said it himself. If you are here illegally, the law is the law. You can't be one-sided. Otherwise, it's like it looks racist. What you talking about, Charlie? You saying it's not about race. Homer said, no, I'm not dealing with that. I'm speaking directly on what you said, that Brandon Johnson had a point when he said that they allowed these 30,000 Ukrainians to come over here, but then when they come down to the indigenous people, that's what he said, that they got a problem. They want him to have a problem, but no, he refused to have a problem because with the black and the brown, he start trying to lump us in together. No, I don't care nothing about that. We really don't. We really don't. And so I don't care. Anything, we're not here illegally. We didn't migrate here. We didn't come here as immigrants. None of that. Do not put us in there with them. Do not do it. And we're not going to allow. I don't care if it look racist. I don't care what it look like. I really don't. I really don't really care. I just, okay, so we're not from somewhere else. Exactly. So we don't care. So we don't care nothing about that. So if you don't speak on, so you are not speaking, just like I said, just like they lumped that 14th Amendment with my immigrants and stuff. Trump was the only president that said the 14th Amendment was meant for descendants of slaves. The slaves and their children. It don't have nothing to do with no illegal and their kids. So you mean to tell me that when the 14th Amendment, when our forefathers drafted and did the 14th Amendment, they were thinking this is what they had in mind. They had in mind that you get somebody who come over here illegally and have a baby here, and now they legal. When they drafted it, when they implement that 14th Amendment. You mean to tell me that the forefathers were saying, for this amendment, we are talking about illegals. We're talking about somebody that come from another country who came over here illegally. So let's just say we got two people who came over here illegally and then have a baby here, therefore making them citizens, legal citizens. No. And like Trump said, that's not what they had in mind. That's not what it say. It was for the descendants of slaves. It was for slaves. So stop trying to lump illegals in with them. Just like Trump was the only president that said black people was the people who built this country. He didn't say only. He said black people were the people who built this country. This country was built on the backs of black people, or he said slaves or whatever like that. And he said, and they yet have gotten their acknowledgement and yet have been acknowledged for what their ancestors who built this country. That's what Trump said. And I wish Now, see, I didn't know he was going to talk about that because I wish I had the clips when he was saying that. Only president, as a matter of fact, the only president that said that. So, no, we ain't going for that no more. Ain't nobody putting that, stop lumping us in with anybody. And I don't really care. We minding our own business. Illegals, that ain't our business. All that fighting for other countries and stuff, that ain't our business because we're in a dire situation here in America. We're going through, if we don't get ourselves together, then we gonna be, it's bad. So we can't care about nobody else. I just told y'all, self-preservation is the first, what is that? What they say, the law. So we ain't caring about. So if you illegal, man, we ain't got nothing to do with that. Don't come to us talking about that. If you are coming here from another country, we ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm serious. I don't. Because listen what I'm saying. I don't see when it come down to black and brown, think about it back then. When they start pushing that doggone black and brown with us, black people always come out for everybody. Black people always show up and fight for everybody. Indigenous people, marginalized community, underserved people. When we hear those type of words, because we feel like we've been treated so bad, so we sympathize with those people. We sympathize with them. So when we hear marginalized community, people of color, when we hear undeserved people like that, we start getting sympathy for these people. We do that. That's what we because we start thinking about our plight and what things we went through. Now think about it. So they use us to go fight with these people. They use us to go fight with them, do all that, fight with their rights because they lump them in with us. So we go fight and stand. Haitians' right, Mexican rights, immigrant rights, free Palestine. We go do all that for everybody. Marginalized community, Asian right, because they call them people of color. We go stand in the front line with them and fight with them. Now, look what's happening to us. Do you see anybody that's behind us when we fighting for them displacing us out of our community? Where's the black and brown? Think about it. Where's the black and brown standing with us? Where's the brown standing with us? When it come down to real matters that's happening to the black community and the black citizens, who's standing with us? Who do you see? Where are they? Where's the black and brown coalition? Where is it? When we're talking about not having any black-owned businesses in our neighborhood, where's the brown at? Where's the brown said, hey, we're going to make sure y'all have black businesses. When y'all let's go fight with y'all. Let's go in front and demand that y'all give black people black-owned businesses in their neighborhood. Where are they? You know where they are? Getting businesses in our neighborhood. They are doing that. They are buying up businesses in our neighborhood because I see a bunch of taco stands and a bunch of stuff coming up in our neighborhood. Or taco restaurants, I see that's popping up, but I don't see them standing with us saying, hey, black people need their own business. I don't see them fighting to say, hey, y'all displacing black people out of their communities. No, we need to make sure black people be in their communities and keep their homes, and we need I don't see them. No, but I do see them moving in our house that we are being taxed out of. I do see that. I do see that when we have business, I don't see nobody patronizing our black business. I have yet, and I'm going to be honest, and this is real talk. So we're not done. We're done with that. We're done because we fight for everybody. We fight for everybody but ourselves. And everybody come up on our plight but us. When we fight, everybody right here, but when you look around, ain't nobody with us, and we down here, and they rising above. They getting businesses. They getting jobs over us. They getting all type of stuff. Loans. They getting all type of stuff under the umbrella of civil rights, under the umbrella of the black plight. No, dude, we done with that. We done with that. We're fighting for what we need in our community, and It is what it is. And if whoever mad, that's what it is. I don't care. I don't care. So whatever your fight is, go fight your fight. But ain't nobody helping us fight our fight. I have yet to see anybody come and say, hey, Hispanic, anybody come to have 5, 20, 30 Hispanics that stand with us and say, hey, y'all displacing black people out of their homes. Let's fight for black people to keep their homes. Y'all displacing black people. Never. But I do see when we have a business, and like I said, when I had, when it was a couple of summers ago, I had my I ain't gonna wear a stand. Let's just say a food stand, and selling some little chips or whatever like that, chips, juice, or and different things. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to. And Mexicans, Hispanics, they live around. They didn't came into the neighborhood. They live around here. So you had one place around here selling tacos and stuff, you know, only with a cart and stuff like that. You had a black person over there selling their little stuff. Not one Mexican or Hispanic stopped and patronized the black person. Not one. Not one. Not one. Came, looked, and went right across the street to the Mexican little vendor that was on the street. Not one. When I say not one, not one. Went right there to the Mexican vendor and all patronized them. Now, it wasn't no black and brown then. It wasn't, let me patronize the black and let me patronize the brown. None of that. None of that happened. But what I did see was black people patronizing the brown, black people going over there buying tacos, black people going over there buying corn. So stop it. I'm done with that. So until somebody start, I'm done. Like for real, y'all. It don't come to me with all this people, color, people, this and that. Don't come to me with that. I'm for America first, Americans first. What's best for America, but I'm definitely for my black community and what's going on in my black self-preservation. So I'm definitely, because I see we're in dire need. And what they tried to do with these Venezuelans and these illegals coming over there and trying to displace us out of our neighborhood showed us everything. So right now, we are making sure the black community have what it needs to thrive, and our kids have to thrive. That's it, and that's all. And it's always about America, like what's best for America and Americans. We come together as a whole, but we're going to make sure our community have what it needs and our kids have what it needs. If you don't like that, then go about your business. That's just what it is. And I really don't care. Seriously. I really don't care. That's why I'm not getting mad. Because let me tell you something. Don't no community, you cannot thrive as a community. You cannot thrive as a whole if you don't take care of what you have. You can't. You cannot thrive as that. So that's why I'm not mad. That's why when you see them people in Chinatown, you see them Chinese in Chinatown, they got their own bit. What do you see in Chinatown? And this is how y'all can take note. In Chinatown, what they have, their own businesses in Chinatown. When you see in Chinatown, you see they have their own apartment, their own houses. It's their own little Chinatowns, their whole town within Chicago. You're not gonna see no other ethnic group in Chinatown. All their dollars is circulating amongst them each other. You're going to see Chinese businesses. You're going to see Chinese stores. You're going to see Chinese herb shops. Whatever they need is going to be in Chinatown. I'm not mad at them. I am not mad at them. You know why? Because that's the way they should do. That's the way it should be. Just to make sure they taking care of each other, they kids. That's the way it should be. You can't get mad at them for making sure that they community and they stuff is straight, where they paying their money at. You can't get mad at them for that. We can learn from it, but we can't get mad at them. So Everybody doing it. Go look at Little Village. Go look at Little. You try to take your black butt in Little Village and open up a business. That black and brown stuff ain't gonna work. Take your butt in Little Village and open up a business. And you black person, go in your Little Village and try to open up a business. I remember when they was having that George Floyd riot and all that stuff. I remember that they was pulling black people out their cars. A black older lady pulled her out their car. They see them driving through there, was pulling them out their cars, was beating them up, shooting them. They wouldn't even let them. And these people lived in some of these areas, and they wouldn't even let them black people in around in their neighborhood, in the neighborhoods where they can go and go to their homes. Yami Rock Loop said she remember that. What was the black and brown then? What was the black and brown? Oh, we this. It's black and brown. What was that then? What was it? Because then, now more than ever, it should have been black and brown. George Floyd that's died. Everybody was in a frenzy. It should have been, okay, Brown saying, hey, y'all, let's come together. We ain't got to tear up our neighborhoods. We're not going to allow y'all to tear up our neighborhoods. We're going to just, let's come together. We could have did this. No, it wasn't none of that. So that showed you, ain't no black and brown. It ain't no, it's only that when it benefits them. It ain't no black and brown because you wouldn't have been pulling people, black people out their cars. You wouldn't have been trying to beat black people up. Any black person they saw drive down there, a black girl, whatever, scared to drive down because they pull them out their cars, stopping their cars. It wasn't no black and brown. So that's why I'm saying, and then when you brought all these illegals over here, now y'all want us to accept everything. All what we being displaced, all while our kids is getting nothing, all while the crime is in our neighborhood, all while our schools is failing, all while you got 50 kids to one classroom where in our kids' neighborhood, all while you bringing all these illegals in our neighborhood, all the black and brown in our neighborhood, and you want us to accept that garbage. No, you done lost your mind. So I'm not mad at nobody. Let me tell y'all something. Let me be very, very clear. I'm not mad at anybody who for taking care of their community, where their kids go to school at, where their family have to live, where they paying their tax dollars, where they're spending their money at. I'm not mad at nobody who trying to make sure their community is protected and have what it needs to thrive. I'm not mad at nobody for that because that's the way it's supposed to be. And anybody else who doing something different is dumb. Like we as black people, dumb. And you see where that got us. Lowest economically, period, in America. It's still crashing out for these Democrats. And it's y'all, please don't get me started. Please don't get me started. But you don't. Yeah, so you got no idea what you're talking. Okay, well, why you raw? Raw beyond the military kind. Why you here? Why you here? Why you here? If I have no idea what I'm talking about, why are you here? I just want to know why you here, because you miserable and yeah, you miserable and you need some attention. Why are you here? Because you clearly, I'm not talking about what you want me to talk about, or you don't feel the same way. So why are you here? Beat it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get some marks because you exposing who, Robin? You exposing your mama? I'm exposing you. What you exposing? Let me say this, and let me be really, really, I think most of my people on here know. I don't have nothing the way I feel what I'm saying. Listen, what I say is what I mean. You ain't exposing. What you exposing? Talking about I'm exposing. What you exposing? I'm very clear on what I'm saying. And I'm making it very clear. I'm not saying nothing that I don't mean. So what? That's the see. See it, listen, y'all, you gotta see when you start fighting for yourself, when you start fighting for your community, when you start really fighting for what it is, and it really don't happen but to black people. Think about it. When black people start saying, hey, I see what's going on in my community and I gotta fight for my community. I can't worry about nobody else. I can't worry about nobody else. I gotta worry about what's happening in my community and to my people because I see we're in dire need. If we don't get it together, then it's gonna be over for us. When black people start manning their own business and start making sure their community is straight and making sure we're good, everybody got a problem with it. Why y'all got a problem with it? What? Look at it crashing out. Black people. Look at the illegals. Black people, y'all not with us. Y'all going against us. Y'all should be the ones who understand that this is our land. Go on TikTok. Go on TikTok and look and listen to what the illegals are saying to black people. Black people, how y'all feel that? How y'all tell them talking about y'all gonna call ICE on us when we supposed to be together? It's us and that. No, 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 it's not. No, it's not. No. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry, you gotta worry about us because y'all wasn't saying that. You illegals wasn't saying that when y'all was in our neighborhood, taking over our neighborhood. Dude was on that. Dude was in that council meeting and said, no more money for you. No more money for you. You lazy. No more money for you. Remember those? Remember that clip that went around in the city council meeting when black people were saying, hey, stop spending our money for these illegals. Stop taking our field houses. Stop taking our schools from our kids. Stop doing this. And when we were down there fighting, what if that man get up there, that illegal alien, say, if this thing, no more money for you. Y'all wasn't saying that. It was fun and games then when y'all all in our neighborhoods getting everything, showing y'all on TikTok, all y'all little money. All you see was them showing their little money out right here, showing them in their cars, showing them in their little gym shoes and stuff. It was all good then, right? On our tax dollars, it was all good. And we complaining because our kids can't read and all that. It was all good then. Now, how can y'all not go with us? No, dude, bye. See, when you start thinking about yourself and start thinking about what's best for what your community and what y'all need to do as come together, and they hate that. Do y'all notice they don't get mad at white people for thinking about themselves and coming together to make sure they have and their communities have, because a white person, they gonna let you come in their community and tear up. They not gonna let you come into their community and just open up a business. They're not going to let you just come in their community and 50 people to their kids' school and their kids dumb as rocks. They're not gonna allow it. And don't nobody say nothing to them. Don't nobody say nothing to them. In a Hispanic neighborhood, little village, all them, like I told y'all, all Hispanic businesses, all Hispanic, ain't nobody saying nothing to them. Ain't nobody saying nothing to them. Whereas, why y'all not letting black people come over here? Black people can't even walk over there. Anybody saying, why y'all not letting black people come over here? Why y'all doing that? Why y'all not with the black and brown? Ain't nobody saying that to them. In Chinatown, ain't nobody saying, Chinese, why y'all just got Chinese business over here? Why y'all not allowing everybody else to come in here? Why y'all not letting everybody else buy in here? Why y'all not letting this buy in here? You don't hear nobody saying nothing to them. You don't hear nobody saying nothing to the Chinese. You don't see nobody saying nothing to the Hispanic. You don't hear nobody saying nothing to the white. But soon as black people start saying, no, we need to make sure we straight. We need to make sure our neighborhood straight. We need to make sure our community straight. We need to make sure our kids' school straight. Then everybody want to crash out online. Everybody want to be mad. Oh, you racist. Oh, you only think about yourself. Oh, you this and that. Oh, well, so what? If that's what you want to call it, I keep telling y'all, it's over for y'all. All that other stuff, y'all Democrats and stuff, Labor and do all that, that's over with. Ain't nobody falling for that dumb stuff. So that's why you see us now down in that city hall say, ain't no black and brown. Ain't no black and brown. Stop doing that. Stop lumping us in there because black is suffering, brown getting everything. All them Hispanic office, all of them, we call it Hispanic KKK, can't stand black people, but they making sure brown got. They down there making sure brown, and then they making sure not even that they brown people got, but these illegals coming in getting. Oh well, black people steady talking about hey, and the black aldermen ain't thinking about us. The black aldermen ain't caring about none of that. They pushing all the brown to our neighborhoods. Man, please. Y'all better go on with that. I'm serious. Oh well, I don't know what to tell y'all. I really don't. I really don't. So, hey. So like I was saying, yeah, so that's I could barely get a job where I live. Yes, because I couldn't speak or Spanish. Exactly. Exactly. This is what I'm talking about. They make you feel bad for not going on along with their agenda. When they do that, you're noticing those Latino aldermen ain't popped out. Yeah, listen, most of your Latino aldermen are for this. They the ones who are head of the illegal immigrant organizations. They getting a lot of money, and I think it's the cartels and all, for real, for real. All these Hispanic aldermen, they either are like the president of the immigration thing, or they either the special committee immigration. That's what they do. I'm telling you. And everything they do down there is making sure they push agenda for they people, Hispanic or Mexican people, and illegals. And they don't care nothing about black. Y'all see us down there fighting for black people in our neighborhoods. Y'all see us down there. And what do we keep saying? We ain't getting no help. Right now, they sit up there talking about they getting them help, getting them legal fees, getting them out of it. They ain't said nothing about the black community. We saying we don't want them in our neighborhood. We need to have things in our neighborhood because they all in our neighborhood. Are they listening to the black people? No, because it ain't about you. It's about their agenda. That's why if black people don't wake up and start fighting for themselves and stop lumping everybody into what we got going on and make sure we straight first, everybody else do it, it ain't no problem. As soon as we start doing it, because we see what's going on, everybody got something to say to us. Oh well, deal with it. Deal with it. They become property owners. Exactly. They become property owners. Yes, they do. They become property owners of the complex and they only rent to their people. And then, like you said, I did a video a while ago where I showed you all these companies, especially these companies where you can go and find quick work and work in these factories and factories that make cups and paper plates and things like that, paying like $15, $16 an hour. Some of them a lot of them was paying like 20. What did they say? Bilingual. They want bilingual. They want Spanish speaking. Yeah. So now that just takes all the people, black people, the American citizens that's going to be fighting for that job or trying to apply for that job. It's already canceling you out because you don't speak Spanish or you're not bilingual. And then these people want you to come and accept this and fight for them. Are you stupid? That's what I keep saying. Are you stupid? And then when you go try to get your black butt a job, you don't even speak Spanish. So they are already saying no. They already discriminating against you in your own neighborhood, in your own, where it's supposed to be predominantly black, in your own neighborhood. Come on. Come on. Come on, y'all. Come on. Yeah, you got to learn English. Ain't no shit nowhere in America say that you have to be speaking Spanish to get a job. Nowhere. Discrimination. That should be illegal. Exactly. I showed you all. I think it was Midwest Staffing, Favorite Staffing, or Midwest Staff, or it was one of them companies. I showed you all in the video where you got to go back to my videos of earlier ones. I showed you all And I told you the jobs they were looking for: Spanish, bilingual, all of that. And most of those illegals would go in there and apply for those jobs. And they were holding workshops elite for these illegals. Man, please. Hey, so ain't nobody playing these games. Listen, we don't care. America do not care. It's Americans first. It's America first. And it's what's best for Americans. All right? So if you're black and you're trying to make sure what's best for your communities, you're not wrong. You're supposed to do that. If you're white and you're trying to make sure that your community have and your people in your community have, you're not wrong for that. Every other race do it, but they mad when you do it. Come on, stop it. Stop it. Yeah, America first. That's what I'm saying. So ain't nobody with that garbage. All that's over with, y'all. All that trying to make you feel bad, all that's over with. I'm serious. I don't know what to tell y'all who crashing out on here, who mad, who crying. I really don't know what to tell you. Really, go somebody else live that think about or sympathize with y'all, because I'm not that one. I'm not that one. So, yeah, they gotta go. It's over for the Democrats. Yes, it is, y'all. It's over for them. People done woke up. Ain't nobody playing this game. And then Trump is on his business. Trump putting all those executive orders in place. Trump ain't playing with the World Health Organization. Listen, y'all. With the World Health Organization. I talked about that 2019 when COVID came. I talked about that. Trump been talking about that. And when he was mad about how they was trying to control America and what happened in America when they tried to lock everything down. Trump been talking about that. Trump is coming in doing what he's supposed to do. He know what's going on. So yes, he severed ties with them. Cut that money off that was supposed. Did y'all hear about that? Cut that money off them millions of dollars that was supposed to go to the World Health Organization. And what else he do? Trump ain't playing. What else he do? Putting them tariffs on China, Mexico, and Canada. What did he say? Yeah, because all that fentanyl, all this stuff that's coming, China, they the ones who giving it, selling it. And Mexico is the one buying it, coming through here. So all y'all finna get it. I ain't playing with none of y'all. Until y'all do what y'all supposed to do and do good by America, all of y'all gonna get it. See, we got a real president. Yeah, majority of the country voted for Trump. Yes, we did. Ain't nobody playing with these people. Trump is coming in doing in 11 days, doing what our president, what Biden couldn't do in 4 years or destroyed America. He actually paying catch up because he got to catch up and get America just back on track before we can go forward from all the destruction the Biden and Harris administration did. So Trump, and then the lady asked Trump when he was signing the executive orders. She said, "Do you feel? Will you change your mind if China, Canada, and Mexico do something different? Would you change your mind within that 24 hours?" Trump said, "No. I don't care what they do. They can change their mind, do what they want to do, but they getting these tariffs." Like he said, because we owe them so much money and we need to get that debt down. And because we owe them so much money, they've been taking advantage of us. So no, we're going to get that debt down. So they're going to pay us with them tariffs. That's going to help us pay our debt that we owe them. And it's going to stop the invasion and what they've been doing to America first with the fentanyl and the Mexico allowing the fentanyl and they allowing these illegals to cross that border and Canada. He was like, no, they all finna pay. And they finna pay and stop taking advantage of America. And not only that, they finna pay us our money. Trump we got a real one in the office. Y'all, we got a real president. We got a real president. We got a real president. And then you all, I just saw, let me see something. No, I can't find it on this phone. Y'all, I just saw that in Trump supposed to be for the IRS giving people, he's supposed to be imposing a $300 million tax cut or something like that for the people who owe the IRS. I heard that. Did y'all hear about that? Did y'all think about that? I'm not worried, Charlie, right? I'm not worried about Elon. I'm not worried about Elon. I'm really not. Trump is doing everything that we asked him to do. Until he stopped doing that, then I'm gonna have a problem. Everything he implemented is what I wanted. Elon doing whatever he did that. A lot of people did that. What they showed, Tim Walz did that. Tim Walz did that. Did we hear anything about with that when Tim Walz did it? That's what I'm saying. What about Elon doing a salute? What about Joe Biden telling you you're going to be back in chains? What about Joe Biden telling you they're going to put y'all back in chains? We ain't mad about that. So black people ain't mad about that. But we mad about this, but we ain't mad when Tim Walz did that. Selective outrage. That's what I'm saying. If y'all gonna be mad about everything. Seriously. When Trump stopped doing what we asked him to do, then I'm gonna have a problem with it. But everything Trump doing is for the country, and I'm loving it. So I don't care if Vivek or Elon Musk or whatever come and say I'm racist today. Listen to what I'm saying, y'all. Listen to the words coming out of my mouth. If Elon come today and say I'm racist against every race except for white people. Listen to what I'm saying. If Elon Musk, I'm going to speak real slowly. If Elon Musk come out tonight and say I'm racist against any other group except for white people, long as he's finding all that money that they've been stealing, long as he's saving us all those billions and trillions of dollars that he's saving us, long as all that money that these Democrats have been stealing from us and making us pay for it, long as he do his job, I don't care. That's what y'all too worried about. It's a lot of people that's racist. Your boss that you go to work with every day is racist. May be racist, but you still go work for him. I don't see none of y'all saying my boss is racist, so I'm gonna quit my $140,000 a year job. I don't hear none of y'all saying that. Y'all worry about the wrong garbage. This man just showed you that in just DEI, how much money of our taxpayers been going for DEI hire that had no benefit to us. Just had a whole list and broke it down. Saved us millions of $1 billion in our tax money going to DEI hiring with they people. The man just showed, go on X. I wouldn't think I was going to talk about this. So I got a whole list of what Trump put out, a whole list of how much of our tax dollars that the Democrats were stealing from us on some DEI hire with these companies that's not even that don't even matter. Just showed us everything he cut, all these companies he cut, and how much money that he saved the taxpayers. Doge did. Do you think I care about this man if he racist? That's how dumb y'all are. This is how dumb we were about the wrong stuff. Biden, as racist as he is, because Kamala told you how racist Biden was. Remember she told y'all? Remember Kamala told you when she was running against him how racist Biden was? Remember Kamala told you that? Remember she told you that he called black people roaches? Remember she told you that he didn't want his kids to go to school with your black butt? Remember Kamala told you that? Kamala told you that. Remember Joe Biden put that crime bill. Remember he put that 94 crime bill, locked up all these black people. Remember he told you they was gonna put y'all back in chains. And y'all love this man. Did y'all say, what about Joe Biden said that he gonna put us back in change? I mean, they gonna put y'all back in change. Did y'all come out and say, what about Kamala calling you, said, well, you called us roaches, Biden? Did y'all do that? No, you didn't. And that man was stealing your money. That man was selling us out all to China, around the country, selling us out, taking our tax dollars, giving it to LGBTQ. That man was taking our money, giving it to all his people, taking care of us, spending our money all overseas for 50 million for gauze and condoms, all of that, and still imposing taxes on us. Open the border, allow 22 million people to come over here. A lot of rapists, all conviction killers, all that. Allowed that. I don't see none of y'all saying nothing about that. But I don't see not one racist thing y'all talking about what Biden did. But y'all want to come on here and ask me about a salute that Elon did. Like I said, I don't care if this man come out today and say I don't like nobody other race but white people. Long as that man do his job and make sure our tax dollars ain't going to garbage, I don't care. That's the dumb part about y'all. Y'all don't know that man. You probably would never meet that man. Just like your boss, I'm sure a lot of y'all work for your boss who racist. Can't stand y'all, don't even know you. But y'all not gonna stop and say, hey, my boss is racist. I heard my boss is racist, so I'm gonna quit my job and not work for that company again. But I'm just saying, y'all, see the mentality we have. Long as that man doing his job and saving me or us taxpayers or us Americans, saving our money and making sure our tax dollars is going where it's supposed to be and saving us money where we can stop paying the IRS all that money. They can stop taking our monies where we can get taxes. Our taxes could go down. That's all I care about. I may not ever meet that man, but I got to take care of my family. And anything anybody doing that's affecting directly my family and my community, then we're going to have a problem. See, if you racist and you're racist, whatever you feel, I ain't got to be around you and it's not affecting my family. It's not affecting my family, dude. I don't care how racist you are, how Nazi you are. It's not affecting my family. But now, if Elon Musk start doing something that's directly affecting my family and my community, then I'm going to have a problem. Not because he racist, but he doing something that's going to directly affect my family and my community. That's the only problem I'm worried about. That's where we at, y'all. That's how crazy. This is why we are at where we are at. Do you know how many people, white, black, or whatever, can't stand each other, but they come together for a common goal? Do you know how many people that's billionaires who run the world, who probably can't stand this person, whatever, but for one common goal, they work together and come together because they know this is what it is. Longest the agenda getting done, longest what we won't get done, I might not like you, but long as you doing your part and getting this done, I don't care. Because see, they take emotions out of that. They take how I feel about you out of that. Long as we getting done what we need to get done, I can care less. And that's y'all problem. Y'all so emotional. So, oh my God. Y'all so want to cry about everything. Take the emotions out. Dude, I don't care how you feel. If you racist, long as you, my boss, I don't care how racist you are. Long as my check don't come up short, we don't have a problem. If my check come up short, then we're going to have a problem. Because I ain't got to go out to dinner with you, boss. I ain't got to have dinner with you. Your family ain't got to come over here. I ain't got to see your family. Long as you paying me what I'm worth, and long as my check don't come up short, which will mess with my family and my community, I don't have no problem. You can call, you can say whatever words you want to say around your white friends, around your white community, whatever. I can care less. Long as my check don't come up short what I work for. No, What's said is y'all couldn't see what was coming when if Kamala would have got in office. That's what's said. What's said is y'all too stupid to see what was happening at the border when millions of people was waiting to come in and Trump stopped all of that. That's what's said. What's said is y'all can see how the economy, how bad the economy was. What's said is y'all can see how the Harris administration has stole all your money. What's said is y'all can see that how much money they were sending overseas and letting foreigners come in here and buy all our farmland. China owned half of our farmland or half of the land that's near our army bases. What's said is y'all didn't have a problem with when they let all these terrorists come into to United States, that y'all couldn't see nothing wrong with that. That's what's said. Don't tell me what I'm saying is said. What's said is this Biden and Harris allowed Hong Kong and China to come in and buy all this land in America. That's what's said. Now, as you see, what the Arkansas, what is the Arkansas, the governor stuff, what she do? She stopped that and made them take that land and made them sell that land, China, or sell their land. All that land they bought up under the Biden and Harris administration on America's soil, they got to take that. They can't do it though. They can't have all that land no more. So what's said is how y'all think it's okay to let foreigners run our country and buy up everything in our country and run everything from where they at. That's what's said. So when you want to tell me what's said, no. What said was if this woman would have gotten in office, that millions more illegals would have been flooded into America. Rapists, murderers, all that. That's what's said. What was said is they was waiting to come into, they was right there waiting to see who won so they can flood in. That's what's said. But that's okay. That's cool. Now, what's said is that y'all okay with Biden pardoning Fauci after he done made y'all get that poison in your system. Whereas now that you couldn't work and they stopped you from working and your job and stopped you from making your money and stopped you from feeding your family. What's said is y'all didn't say nothing when this man sit up there and pardon Fauci for poisoning y'all. That's what's said. What's said is y'all okay and then don't have y'all allowed and didn't speak up when your grandmamas and mamas was dying and you couldn't even see your parents or your loved ones during COVID and they had them in the hospital and they had to say they dying decorations. They had to call you on the phone and you had to see your parents dying or your loved ones dying because you couldn't go in the hospital to see your parents or your loved ones because they told you COVID was this and COVID was that. And they told you it was so dangerous and they wouldn't put your loved ones on a ventilator, probably killed them, and you couldn't go in and even see them dad and be with them while they did. They had to talk to you on the phone. And y'all allowed that. And this man pardoned this man. That's what's said. That y'all went for that and y'all going for that. Y'all want to talk about said. Let's be real. You want to be real with said? That they made y'all get that garbage in your arm and told you can't fly, you can't buy, you can't sell, you can't do nothing unless you got that COVID shot. And all y'all dumb ones went and got it because they told you cannot work in none of these places unless you got it. That's what's said. And was saying that y'all walked y'all butt in there and didn't fight against it and got that garbage, not knowing what that was going into your system. All because somebody who got paid, who had stock into Wuhan and that lab, where it came from, who made money off that, who Trump told you that's what happened, and y'all talked about him, and that's what said. What was said was that none of y'all could go to graduate and stuff. Y'all have to go drive and do drive graduations, drive by and Trump parties, and had gifts in the back of y'all trunks in y'all car. And y'all allowed the government to do that. Now that's what's said. Well, yeah, that's what's said. That's real sad. all your loved ones that died in cold doing that in the hospital room on a doggone ventilator, and we couldn't even go in and see it and say goodbye to your loved ones. You don't know what happened, how they died, who was there with them. They was there by themselves. All you know is you go in there and drop them off at the hospital, and you can't see them no more, and they call you and tell you your loved one dead. And you say, hey, my loved one died, can I come in there and just say goodbye? And they told you couldn't come in. No, that's sad. That's sad. That's sad. And then when this man, this racist man, the real racist, pardon that man who did that, did none of y'all say a word? Did none of y'all say a word? Did one of y'all ask, say, why is he pardoning Fauci? Why would he do that? If that vaccine was safe, if everything was safe and everything was on the up and up, what he was saying, and everything was that, why is he pardoning him? That don't make no sense. That's what's sad, and y'all went for it. But y'all mad because Trump pardoned J6s, and y'all mad because all that, but y'all don't understand. Y'all won't even say, damn, I got that COVID shot. Damn, I got that 5 boosters they told me I had to have. Damn, I ain't been feeling right since then. I got big blood clots all in my thing. They said I got blood clots in my legs and all that. Man, and he pardoned this man? And he pardoned his son? The same son that got caught with crack and doing all this stuff? The same son that when your father and your brother and your uncle was caught with a little crack, they doing life. Still in jail right now. Still in jail right now. Did he pardon all those black men that he put in jail for crack? And when he did that 94 crime bill, that some of them, most of them, still in jail right now. Did he pardon them? I just want to know. What an outrage. Did he pardon them? Y'all ain't mad about that? Some of y'all uncles and stuff still locked up for that. For that little crack that his son just got pardoned for. From all that crack his son just had. Laptop and everything. But your loves was still in jail. Ain't nobody mad about that, huh? Ain't nobody mad about he should have let all them people, if you pardon your son for crack, and you pardon your son for all that, for all this stuff, you should, everybody that you locked up for that crack, you should have pardoned them too. That's 30 years. You should have pardoned them too. But ain't nobody mad about that. I'm just saying. Cocaine was in the White House. Couldn't figure out. Cocaine was in the White House. Couldn't nobody figure out where the cocaine come from. You in the White House, y'all. The White House supposed to be the most secure place in America, in the world. And you mean to tell me can't nobody find out where the cocaine came from? That could have been some white powder. That could have been some powder that was going to kill somebody. If you touch that powder, it could have been some powder that you put on your hands and get in your system and you die. Somebody was allowed to have that powder and let it drop and don't nobody know where it came from. Come on, y'all. And you all, we okay with that. Ain't nobody questioning that. This is how messed up we are. I'm serious. This is how they done dumped us down. For real. This is how low they done dumped us down to the point we can't even think about that. I mean, it's crazy. He said it was yellow cake. I mean, it could have been, what's that white substance that when you put on your hand, you put on your hands and it get in your system and it's poison. That could have been that somebody dropped. And didn't nobody know that? Didn't nobody know that it was sudden drops, some white substance was dropped. And then when they found it, didn't nobody know where it came from. And y'all took that. Y'all went for that. Y'all was okay with that. I did not see nobody posted on their timeline saying nothing about that. But yet and still, y'all posted on your timeline that Donald Trump getting rid of Medicaid, Donald Trump getting rid of Meals on Wheels, Donald Trump getting rid of this. All lies, but y'all posted that. I wish y'all would have posted when Biden on his first day undid 94 executive orders to unsecure that border. I wish I would have posted that so we could have known why the fake news was lying, telling y'all, and that fake black woman was lying, telling y'all the border was closed. I wish y'all would have been posting then that we had all these rapists and murders here 2 or 3 years ago. I wish y'all would have been posting all that on y'all Facebook and IG so we could have knew. I wish y'all would have been posting when Biden signed that they signed that neat Green New Deal and that and all trillions of dollars to that Wi-Fi that's supposed to be going in rural areas. I wish y'all would have posted that 3 years ago and let us know what bill they had that they had implemented then, that we were spending trillions of dollars and not one people in the rural area to this day got Wi-Fi. Not one person. They spent and took trillions of dollars of our tax money that was supposed to be giving rural areas Wi-Fi, and not one rural area got Wi-Fi. While all the trillions of dollars is spent, where did it go? I wish y'all would have posted that 2 years or 3 years ago before the eggs and the gas and the prices went up and told us that they did that then. While y'all posted everything that every executive order, every minute by minute, day, hour by hour, second by second, y'all posted everything Trump doing. Oh, he getting rid of Medicaid. Oh, Trump putting tariffs on Canada. Trump doing this. Minute by minute, second by second, y'all sit up there posting. All y'all liberals on Facebook and IG posting everything. I wish y'all would have been informing us all this stuff that Biden did on the first day, so we'll know what to expect. While y'all was lying and letting the media lie to us. I wish y'all was that informative then. So we would have known what to expect and say, hey, why didn't you undo 94 executive orders to open that border? So we would have known to say, don't do that because you finna get, so we could have fought against all these illegals getting here. I wish y'all would have forked us then. All this posting the media doing, all this fear mongering the media doing, all this stuff y'all posting. I wish y'all would have posted that 3 and 4 years ago when Biden was doing what he was doing. I wish y'all would have posted that the laptop was true, that Hunter was with them underage girls, and that he was with all that cocaine, and he was doing that child trafficking. I wish y'all would have been posting that then. Instead of telling us we was lying and we was just Trump supporters and we were just lying to get Trump in office. I wish y'all would have been posting that then, letting us know that we wasn't that was the truth. Oh, that's different though. Oh, that's different. Get y'all butts out of here. Y'all can. That's what I'm saying. Kiss, man, please, man, please. I mean, look how crazy that is. I'm sitting up here on Facebook. I'm on IG. All you see is all the fear mongering. All you see, yeah, Trump just got rid of Wick. He done just got rid of Mills and Will. Trump just, what all y'all Trump supporters got to say now? We just laughing at these idiots. Yeah, Trump just got rid of DEI. You know, black people, but y'all don't have a job now. What y'all got to say now? Trump just deported illegals, Mexicans. What y'all got to say now? 43% of y'all voted for him. Y'all not laughing now. This is how stupid people are. And y'all Trump supporters ain't saying nothing now. Y'all real quiet. No, we real quiet because we see how stupid y'all are. Because we actually do research. We actually listen to what Trump's saying. We actually listen to what the press secretary say. We actually heard it out his mouth saying, what I'm doing is not going to affect Medicaid, not going to affect Medicare, not going to affect citizens that need this. It's not going to affect American citizens. We actually hear, we actually look. We actually research. So while y'all crashing out, lying, and fear mongering, we laughing at y'all dummies. That's why we quiet. Because we just seeing how dumb these people really are. We looking at y'all saying, damn, y'all dumb. Like, it's bad. We looking at this like y'all really bad. All this stuff. That's what we said. That's why we quiet. Because we looking at how stupid y'all just sound. Oh, Trump said this. Trump said this. And he clearly said the exact same thing that y'all making posts about. The exact same thing. I'm not going to get rid of Meals on Wheels. Clearly, she said that out her mouth, press secretary. And here come posts. Yeah, all y'all mothers that depend on Meals on Wheels, I want to see how y'all feel about that Trump getting rid of it. We just like, man, it's sad. Y'all sad. That's where we at though, y'all. We saved the country. That's why we had to save the country. When you listen to these people and look at these posts on Facebook, because Facebook really gone. Facebook got the most ignorant people on there. Facebook and IG, they gone, y'all. They gone. You cannot argue with people on that. Facebook and IG, you can't argue now. TikTok and X more open-minded. Facebook and IG, they gone. They gone. The ignorance is real there. It's real there on full force. So yeah, the ignorance is it's they crashing now on there with the misinformation. Just spreading lies. Yeah, they spreading so many, and all we doing is just looking at this like, oh my God, this is how they fooled all these people all these years without. This is how the fake news fooled all these people. This is how they got us during Obama administration, during 2000s, during those. This is how they got us. This is how they got us with this lying stuff. This is how they got us stupid. This is how they got us stupid. Dumped us down. Because they program exactly. Exactly. You can clearly hear this man say one thing, but they ain't gonna listen. They hate Donald Trump so much. The media got them, and the Trump the Trump derangements got them so messed up that they won't even go listen to what the man's saying and why he doing it. They so deranged and so hateful of Trump, they won't even just go hear what the man is saying because if they even listen, they might agree with it. If they just listen to what the man said, they might say, hold on, I agree with that. If they listen to what the man's saying, they might say, you know what, that made sense. I did have a problem with that. If they listen to what Trump's saying, they might just say, I had a problem with that. Yeah, I really do think it should be two genders because I know when I was going to my kids' school, they was trying to push this on my kid, and I didn't like it. So I really agree with that. But because it's coming from Trump, they can't agree with it. That's how gone they are. This is how gone they are, y'all. Just because it's coming from Trump, they won't even listen to it. They turn their ears off because they might say, hey, I might agree with that. That might make sense. I can see why he should do that. But Joy Reid, Roland Martin, Don Lemon, The View, Sonny, they got these people so gone in they dumbness. They gone, y'all. They gone. These people gone. They won't even listen. So you can't argue with people like that. I be on Facebook like, man, and if I make a post, I'm gonna go at you. Get off my post. If you don't agree with me, why you on my post? If you don't agree with this, why you here? Go somewhere on your post that somebody agree with you with. Don't come on here, because over here, this is what we believe, and this is what we own. And if you ain't, it's okay, but take that over there. Why you over here talking to me? Clearly you see that I made a post that you don't agree with. Clearly you had the option to keep scrolling, but you decide to stop and say something. Why? Keep it moving. You don't agree with me? That's cool. Keep it moving. That's the liberty we have. I love you all too, Michelle. But no, but these people so far gone and so messed up until they don't even respect the fact that, hey, in America we have freedom of speech. In America you have a freedom of choice. It's okay to think differently. It's okay to believe something differently. ain't got to think the same way. Everybody ain't got to believe the same way. They so gone till they can't understand that. If you don't agree with them, that's how messed up these people are. I'm serious. That's why I keep telling y'all, as we Americans and us Trump supporters and us make America great again, we almost gotta, one band, one sound. I keep saying we always gotta be one band, one sound. That's how we gotta think. Everybody else, we just gotta leave them to themselves. One band, one sound, y'all. You can agree to disagree, exactly. Agree to disagree, and it's okay. When somebody listen, and it's a lot of them, y'all. It's a lot of people on Facebook and IG crashing out with misinformation. I just look at it. I don't even say nothing. I just keep scrolling because that ain't my business. I don't agree with you, and I'm not finna get on your post and say that's wrong. That's stupid of you. I'm not gonna do it. If you say something I know it's stupid, I know it's stupid. I know it's wrong. You loud and wrong. We know it. I'm just gonna keep it moving. I'm not even gonna waste my time because clearly we don't agree. We don't believe the same. And I know you. So why would I even stop and even acknowledge that? But these liberals and these Democrats, they can't do that. Oh, you say I love Trump. Trump is making America great again. You gonna do that, y'all. Just do a test. I'm serious. You might get a post and people, like 5 people, let's just say you say something positive. Anything about Jesus is Jesus is Lord. You're gonna probably get 1 like and maybe three people to comment. Say something about Trump is making America great again. We love him. We in the right direction. I love what Trump doing. Say that, y'all, on your Facebook. You gonna get like 1,000 comments. You're gonna get the most traction and the most comments and the most views and the most that you ever had. Do it. Do it. Do it. Watch you. You're gonna see exactly what I'm talking about. You say I do all the time. Shit, right. Do it. You say Jesus is Lord, you ain't gonna get number 1 like and maybe 1 comment. Amen. Say you love Donald Trump and Donald Trump is doing making America great again. You're gonna get 1,000 comments and they all gonna be, you stupid. Hey, he making America great again. You dumb as this and that. Go look what I'm talking about. This is how messed up these people are. Y'all, these people gone. Let's say, yes, Robert, Brandon Johnson, Prisker is the next trash that needs to be taken. Yes, they gotta go. They gotta go. I love you too. I love you all too. Trump dismantling the FBI. Yes, Trump is dismantling the FBI, and I love it because we need Trump to send a new FBI, the new people that he getting put in place and get here. We need him to come in to investigate Prisker and Brandon Johnson. So we need him to dismantle that old corrupt system of the FBI, and we need him to bring the new people in here and get Prisker and Johnson up out of here and lock them up. You said you hope they arrest Prisker too? Yes. Oh yeah, Trump on point. Trump ain't playing no games. These liberals and these Democrats, they breaking down, y'all. They crashing, they crying, they whining every little thing, every second, everything he do, they crying about it, they fearmonger about it. Trump, and all Trump doing is this. Yes. No, I'm not playing with them. Yeah, I said what I said. No, I mean what I said. No, I don't care what you said. No, So what? Did you see so-and-so crying? Yeah, I did. Okay, now what? So what we're going to do is we're doing this and we're going to do this. Oh, did you see that so-and-so said this about you? Yeah, but so now, yeah, this is what I'm doing. This is what illegals got to go. Yeah. And we're going to put them there and they're going to take their criminals back. Did you hear what the Colombian president said about you? Yeah, but the plane will be there for his illegals to be back in his country. Okay, yeah. Trump ain't steadying nobody. Trump ain't thinking about nobody. Trump got a mission and he implemented it because that's what we mandated him to do. He doing everything he campaigned on and everything the American citizens asked him to do. And I love it. You say you love the press, his press release. Yes, I love it too. Michelle, I love it. Trump is on point. Y'all, this time around, Trump ain't playing no games. Trump ain't playing. I'm so happy. I'm almost happy he didn't get 2 terms in back to back. Because his first term, he had to learn. He was a businessman. He had to learn who's who. He had to learn everything about being president. Then, if he would have got back to back, we wouldn't have appreciated him. Now, coming from this, how bad this administration was with the Biden and Harris and the Democrats, now we appreciate Trump in this term. We're going to appreciate him way more than we would have if he would have got back-to-back terms. So it had to happen this way. Because now we appreciate, now we see. We're woke, we're open, we're understanding, we see it. We see the game that the Democrat was trying to play. We see the game that they've been playing with us. So this 4 years opened our eyes like never before. And we needed that. We needed that as American citizens. So, yeah, I'm glad. You said, I'm glad I voted for Trump. Yes, we saved America. You said 3rd term. Y'all listen. I keep saying, the Democrats need to be in a timeout for 20 to 30 years. 30 to 40 to 50 years. So they do not need to be back in office for that long. So if Trump get 4 more years and then after that, another 4, I'm okay with that. But the Democrats, we better, long as Republicans get back on, but they gotta be they can't just be any Republican for real. They have to be on the same agenda that Trump is on. If they not on that same Make America Great Again agenda and what's best for Americans and what's best for America and the transparency and say and it's about us, then no. If they are Republican and they can't and they not on that, then we got to get an independent or something. But hey, Democrats never again. Yes. So the Democrats can't get back into power at all. They anti-American. They got a bunch of foreigners in their party. They hate America and no. So yeah, that's where we at. All right, y'all. So I just wanted to come on here, like the video, like for me, please like for me, and like for me, please like and subscribe. But no, seriously, if Trump do something, y'all, I think Biden would do better a 2nd term. Well, you the only crazy one. You said I think Biden would do better in 2nd term. Well, see, Robinson, if you think that, you the only crazy one on here, think that. So you entitled to your crazy opinion. It's cool. But anyway, y'all, listen. Like I was saying, like, share, yeah, you all. So, what I was getting ready to say before I had answered that, it was something important I wanted to tell y'all. It was something important. Oh, I can't remember. But anyway, like, I love you all. I love you all. We're gonna talk about that. Like I said, the crime and stuff like that that I want to talk about the man that was found in Chicago and things like that. He was killed by some illegals and stuff. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow. I think I'm gonna talk about that tomorrow. And you all, so I want to tell you all I love you all. And I always, before I get off my video, what you saying? I could not see. Y'all, if you on a rant, it's easy to lose track. You say I'm not ranting, y'all. It is what it is. But you want to get out of Democrat state and move to Indiana? You all listen. That's my next. Because we're fighting so hard for Chicago, then but really, If we wasn't in this fight and we didn't care, then definitely, it's no way I stay here in Chicago. It's no way I stay in a Democrat ran state or city. It's no way. It's no way. If we wasn't fighting for Chicago and the fight was for Chicago, I wouldn't be here. I would really wouldn't, because I want to be around like-minded people. I would want to be around like-minded people. I would want to be around people who vote and think like me, who want the same things I want, who want low crime, great schooling, safe neighborhoods, low taxes, criminals that's being prosecuted, everything. I want to be around. I want to go around and be safe in my neighborhoods. I don't want to have to worry about getting carjacked or illegals everywhere or this and not knowing who around. I don't want to think about crime. I don't want to go around till my kids gotta go to a felon school. So I feel you. It's no way I would if I didn't have to be here and fight for this, and that's the fight that I'm on, that God got me on. If He didn't have me on that, really, if I had it my way, y'all, I would be in a red state. Definitely. That I wouldn't deal with this. I wouldn't deal. Man, you think I'd be sitting here dealing with this garbage and fighting these people who want this? Fighting these people who fighting me because I'm trying to fight for them and help them and see what's going on, because they too blind to see, and I'm fighting for them and they mad at me and want to argue with me and hate me. You think I want to be here dealing with these people? Man, I would go somewhere with like-minded people. We would just be sitting around, and I'd be sitting on my front porch, enjoying the breeze, enjoying me and my neighbor. Hey neighbor, I have me a garden in my backyard, planting a garden and stuff. Man, please, you think I'd be dealing with? So I understand. Yeah, you deserve to be in somewhere that with like-minded people and people who want to take care of their stuff and not allow anything in their communities and care about who coming in their community, and if you got rapists and all that in your community and what businesses they allow. Yeah, you supposed to. There ain't nothing wrong with that. And if you want to move to Indiana or get out of Chicago because that ain't what you believe in, and they terrible, because they are terrible. Democrat ran cities are terrible. Then you have you are rightfully so, and you're right to do that, and you should. Man, please. Every day I wake up and I be like, Lord, especially when the people, I gotta argue with people and people mad at me, and you seeing the people, they so mad at you. I be like, Lord, why am I, like, for real? Why? At some point, these people you gotta just leave people and just let them be lost. Lord, why for real? Like, why? I don't have to do this. Like, I can really just go move and sit and be at peace. But it is what it is. That ain't my call. That ain't my plight. That ain't what He got. So when you be obedient, it may not be what you want, but you gotta do what He tell you to do. That's where it's at. That's where it is, y'all. Other than that, man. Hello. So yes, y'all. So hopefully Brandon Johnson get indicted soon. Hopefully he don't go to that. He don't go down there to the Congress meeting. Hopefully they subpoena his butt. Hopefully Trump sent the FBI down here, and hopefully they lock his butt up, investigate him, see all that stuff he stole, all the money he stole and all that. They lock him up, and then that's how we can get him out of office. But we cannot, we gotta make sure we don't vote somebody that's worse than him. We got to get a Republican in this. We gotta break history, y'all. Instead of breaking history with the first black LGBT woman, or the first black this, or the first black that, we gotta break history and get a Republican in Chicago as Chicago mayor. That's how we gotta break history this time. It can't be this other breaking history garbage. So you said Brandon Johnson should be in prison. Blagojevich needs to vet a new mayor. You said Blagojevich needs to vet a new mayor. Yeah. So yeah, y'all, we gotta do some work. We got some work to do in Chicago. to make Chicago great again. We deserve it. But anyway, y'all, so you know I always gotta do this. If you don't know Jesus, if you I always gotta bring you to salvation. If you make America great again, yes. Trump 2025, let's go. So if you don't know Jesus, if you want to be saved, if you don't know if you saved, all you gotta do is repent and confess. Repent. Forgive me, Father. Forgive me for my sins. Thank you for let me say, you're beautiful. I'm glad you're on the right side. Just subscribe last week. Thank you. Thank you so much, VT. What is it? VT Murr 42. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. But yes, you all, if you don't know Jesus, repent and ask him to forgive you and just confess. So repent. Father God, please forgive me for my sins. Whatever I'm doing that's not of you, please forgive me and just help me to be better. Help me to be the person you called me to be. Then once you repent and mean it, you can't just play and say something. You got to mean it. And then you got to confess. Father God, I believe you are the Son of God. I believe, Jesus, you died for my sins. I believe you rose with all power in your hands. I believe that you are the Son of God. And Jesus, I'm asking you to show me who you are because I want a personal relationship with you. Give me all of you and take all of me. That's it, you all. Repent, believe, and confess. And then he gonna do the rest. It's that easy. It's that simple. All right? Because we're in the evil world and we're navigating this and we need Christ to do it. We got to do it. We can't do it by ourselves because we're dealing with some evil, evil, evil people. Brandon Johnson and them is some evil. They done sold their souls for money. So you're not dealing with just Brandon Johnson. You're dealing with the demons and everything that he allowed to take over him when he sold his soul for these things, for these material things. So glad to have you on our tribe of wise, righteous thinkers. Yes, that's why I keep saying, y'all. What we keep saying, one band, one sound. Anytime y'all type that, if we on Facebook, if we on TikTok, if y'all see me on IGX, if y'all type one band, one sound, I'm gonna know y'all my YouTube family. Whenever you all say one band, one sound, we moving one band, one sound. One band, America first. One band, one sound. Anytime y'all type that, oh, thank you, VT Merge 42. Thank you for the chat. You said I can't stay for your live, but I will look for your next video. Thank you so much for the super chat. That's VT Merv 42. Thank you so much for both super chats. But y'all, look, I'm getting ready to get off here, but one band. There you go, Michelle. One band, one sound. There you go, Chicago, no Chirac. One band, one sound. Y'all, sweetness, princess, yes. Whenever y'all say that, Texas forever. Listen, thank you. Listen, if y'all on TikTok, if y'all see me on Agit, wherever y'all, type in one band, one sound. I'm just gonna smile. I'm gonna smile, y'all, because I'm gonna know that's between us. Nobody probably know what we talking about, but that's gonna be between us. One band, one sound. That's our little language. Whenever y'all type that, I'm gonna know. Okay, those my peeps right here. That's my peeps. Watch. All right. One band, one sound. Yeah, please subscribe, you all. Subscribe and like the video. I love you all. I'm getting ready to get off here. But tomorrow I will be going live, but I don't know. But I'll post it. I love y'all. Love y'all. Love y'all. Love y'all. Like and subscribe, y'all. Bye-bye.